Hello again, and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis as Milan. So I hope you are doing well today. I'm doing pretty decent, though it's rather late where I am, and so I'm starting to calm down from a long day. So it's a good time to get into a bit of calm gameplay as well. And it should be relatively calm, possibly with a bit of a complication towards the end, we shall see, because we have to sit on some occupations and wait for some AE to tick down before I can get what I want out of this war. And what I do want is I want to transfer this province over to Savoy to save myself a little immediate cost of Diplo points. And then I actually want to take everything. As you can see, that does raise a slight coalition issue, but I think we can work on it. Right now we're working on Bologna and Bregenz, so I want to pull them back and start working a bit on Regensburg, Trier, and the Palatinate. Or let's actually make it the Palatinate and Trier for starters. So we'll dive right into that. Because, oh, no, not Frankfurt there. We'll start with Regensburg, actually. And we'll wait then for the other two to get back and then send them off to the Palatinate and Strasbourg. There we go. So while they are doing that, I immediately want to actually queue up some naval units, just in case. We are a bit over force limit, so that is unfortunate, but I want 6 flutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. And to kind of offset that a little bit, let's work on getting a couple more shipyards. There we go. Let's say we want one here. And we're going to want one also in Genoa. That is sorted now as well. Alright, now I think we can start the clock moving forward. We'll take one look here at this, though, and see if we do actually have the appropriate person. We do not, for improved relations. Had we had that, I probably would have looked at using it, despite the fact that it would have been less Diplo points that would have been accruing then. So calls for peace are obviously going to be coming in, but that is perfectly all right. They can call for peace all they want. I paused again because I wanted to figure out what to do with my forces. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these guys all the way down here. And probably the Merc stack as well. Yep, Merc stack as well. And come all the way down here also. What do we have here? A little bit of a mixed stack. I'm going to, move them down here also. The reason I'm moving everybody down here is I'm toying a little bit with the idea, oh wow, lots of mercenaries available, with wrapping up this war with a war on Tunis. Immoral prices. The burghers will lose a lot of loyalty, or we have a huge amount of peasants, or we lose a lot of money. Their loyalty is very high anyways. That'll be perfectly fine. Distractions off the side of the camera. Nothing important, don't worry. Alright. So I think these two are now good enough. Let's pull them back home and move on to the next people up the list here. That should be Constance at 44. And... so we're already on Trier. I think we're actually working on everybody else. No, obviously not. Trier, Regensburg, and Frankfurt. Where are you guys? Regensburg, Frankfurt. Oh, we don't have somebody in Trier? Trier. Oh, I'm looking at Strasbourg. I wanted to look at Trier. Aha. There we go. So Trier is the only other one that is actually viable here to get into positive territory. Switzerland's not possible. Provence will be gone. Venice, Siena, not possible. Constance is at negative 44. I don't have somebody there either. Okay. I lost slight track then of what could and could not be done. Let's improve with Constance as well. Alright, another election. I do want to get our Republican tradition up a little bit higher for some future things. So I'm going to just get a new person in charge. He has the exact same trait, which is not, particularly beneficial to us at the moment or ever with a stability cost modifier as a republic, but at least it's not a negative trait. I know I want to make peace with you guys too, don't worry, I really do, but we just have to get things in order first. Austria's on the move for rebels, it looks like. So I'm not sure I finished that thought. Oh gosh, those guys are all stacked up there like that. You guys move back a little bit. Poor government policies. Ugh, well, we'll go with that one then. Alright, I was taking attrition for no reason there, and we're not exactly killing it with manpower at the moment. So Constance, unfortunately, looks like they are just out of reach. Yeah, that's alright. Constance, have a little bribe. Let's see. I usually, when I send a gift... gift. Where can I send a gift? There it is. I usually actually like to send the full gift to get the full 25 relations. Yeah, it's not very much here anyways. Just to take care of it right away. Now we can check again who's still on our list that we maybe can hit. Let's hit up Austria. Ooh, take on foreign debt. Oh wow. Ooh. Let's see. 3 standard loans would approve by us by 30. That is a lot of money, but it will leave them out of our hair for a long time, I think. That's a very good question. 455, 30 relationship improvement. And influencing them is less. A little bit less relationship improvement, but I wasn't really planning on doing this in general, but that's very tempting to go with the loans one, actually. No, that's pretty high, 455. We're going to need our money for some stuff as well. Nonetheless, well, let's start just by improving relations, and then we'll think about the next steps there first. Later. Should probably put on my glasses when I record this late. You know, eyes get tired late in the day. Occitane draperies. All right. A great example of private enterprise, or beware, for fashion is fickle. It surely is, but we'll go with that. All right, that was pretty easy to improve relations with Austria. So now I can figure out what else to do with them. I was kind of hoping it would take a little bit longer and maybe they'd pay this down a tiny bit. Because our relations are at 60. Tell you what, I gotta wait till the end of the year before I can make that determination. I gotta see where their relations lie then. Nobody else here can really be gotten out of the appropriate territory at the moment. So I'm just gonna put one of our guys on Lorraine. Yeah, why not? Keep them happier in the future. Nah, they'll be fine. Let's put them on France. Want to make sure we keep France nice and friendly, because we'll be acquiring some territory near them. Alright, our ships are coming up here, so let's start getting them in to the Pisa. Local fortification expert discovered. Where? Brescia. Where's Brescia? I should know my geography better than that, but whoops, it did not work the way I intended. Why is that not working the way I intended? Huh. Did I forget my shortcut key? Or it's just not working. Ooh. Sorry about that. For some reason my find function is not working. Alright, I'll just have to find it the old-fashioned way. Obviously not there. Brescia. I don't... Mantova? Brescia. My apologies. I should have known that. That's a little bit embarrassing. All right. That's not a bad province to have fortified, actually. I mean, in the long term, probably we're not going to need it, though, to be honest. And if we do this, would I be able to afford him without too much issues? I mean, we're already just kind of rolling in the mill points, though. Yeah. Let's just fortify the region up. Who knows? Maybe we end up appreciating that. All right, almost at the end of the year. Good, there we go. Let's get the French guy home. Yeah, my shortcut isn't working. I don't know why. Now it's working. It's just with that pop-up it wouldn't work. Interesting. And the escape key doesn't work, though, when I hit it. Interesting. All right, sorry. Fascinating little behavior today on the interface for some reason. I'll have to look into that. All right, let's get them down as well. And let's look now at what we've got here. All right, pretty manageable coalition. And most of them we can make disappear pretty quickly. Nobody else we can bribe out of this bunch here, other than Austria. They're at 63. Even if we send them a little improved relations thing, we're not going to quite get there. So we will have to do one of the options here. That one is a bit more expensive for only 30. I think we can just go for Influence Nation. It'll be fine. Or we could send an actual small gift and influence them later. So if I send them a small gift, say 100, that would improve it by 5, which isn't quite enough, is it? Barely. That would put them up to 64. And what were they at? They were at 63. One little tick and it would be over. I think we just go for the full-on influence, and then we worry about whether we run out of money later. So Influence Nation, there we go. Yep. And now we should be all sorted to take exactly what we want. But I wasn't quite as ready for this little war as I should have been. I seem to be missing one. Maybe I didn't build quite enough. There it is. There we go. Flute is coming out soon. There we go. These guys as well, I want them to roll down here. Them, I want to roll into here. Now we're just kind of getting our fleet into position here. I could have done it sooner, but that last ship we needed is only now coming up online, so not much we could have done anyways. I'll next want to move these guys in here and pick off 2 cav for them. There we go. Gonna take a bit of attrition for just 1 second. Who just landed there? Oh yeah, the Crocs, they can come back out. I think the way Mercs work, I'm a little bit concerned about how to attach them, so I'm gonna just get them off. And then I will have them attach, and I'll have them attach. Then we'll pull both of them out. That should take them all with? Of course it didn't. Where's the other tenor ship? Oh, they put it on that one. Oh, come on. All right. The AI still has its flaws, apparently. So you embark on a ship and head on out. Now, you guys embark on those ships. Head on out. All right. There we go. Now we're ready to go. Now we can make peace. So there is our peace deal. And yes, did I ever finish my thought? I don't think so. That we need to start another war right away because Siena is a part of the Holy Roman Empire. And Austria will demand it back unless we are at war. I could vassalize them, turn them into a vassal, but we're already just taking the AE for it. We're taking everything, you know, paying Diplo for it. It just would be a shame to have to pay more for it. And then when we annex them later, we're annexing a member of the HRE, and the HRE is going to get all fed up with us. So best to just deal with it now. I didn't really want to do a war against Tunis, but you know, why not? Okay, it'll be fine. I'm not sure what we'll take from them, if anything at all, to be honest. We did have a claim down here, thankfully, but you know, whether we really care about getting it or not, I don't know. All right, So we've got everything we need, and we can take the loans out, send our demand. That is all sorted. We now have some territories to core for a terribly large amount of money. And now we can get our diplomat back. There we go. And now we can actually move to declaring war on Tunis. I will also want to get on working on relationships with our allies now instead of, you know, the miners that we're always trying to keep happy. So I guess the strategy here is to get our troops ashore as quickly as possible and then get reinforcements in as quickly as possible. Should be doable, but I'm a little bit worried, which is why I sent the mercs. All right. It's all good there. Let's get you guys ashore. And let's get you guys ashore as well. No, not you. You guys ashore as well. Port. Yep, there you go. Alright, took a little hit there. That is moderately annoying because it just delayed our troops a little bit. Should be fine. Alright, diplomats are up, so let's improve relations with the Pope. And let's improve relations with France. And with the other person, we will improve relations with one of our vassals, perhaps. They all look pretty happy, though. Yeah, actually, we'll leave them for a second because we'll use them to build a spy network once we get the ability to send somebody back here. All right, build spy network. All right, confirm. Let me take a look at the fleet here. Get them in port. Get 10 of you guys off. I probably could have just split it. There we go. Select this unit. Once the ships are in, I will tell them to attach, get them back out, and as soon as this port is taken, they can come in and make sure that we do not get wiped. There we go. That is good. Last ones are in. And back over here, guys. Who did we acquire here? We acquired a ship. Don't really need him and don't want him. All right, so we managed to make the landing without any trouble, which is good. Now we have to figure out what to do with these people. Actually, I think we should be able to just send them across this time without the, I don't want to, you know, do an amphibious landing bug that sometimes pops up. All right, I was actually thinking about heading over here first, but we can't because we're blocked by this fort, so we might as well just siege down Tunis, I guess. I'll send them all in for now, just for protection. Interesting. Austria hired troops. They are at war with the Ottomans. Oh, that is a missed opportunity, my friends. Maybe. Let me think about that. I mean, I'll think about that in between episodes. We are already occupied in another war at the moment. Let's get the rest of these over. Hopefully it transports them over without any difficulties. Looks to be going fine. Tunisian troops are over there. They've got 24 now, so they've got a good stack. We won't be able to, you know, separate ourselves much. Yeah, I gotta wait till the full force gets over there before I can merge up the troops. Come on, guys, land up. I'm pretty sure they're not going to bug out. There we go. Alright, all the troops are landed. We are taking unwelcome attrition there, but we are also really flying through this siege, so not really concerned about it. Savoy is taking care of some blockading down there for us as well. That's nice of them. Alright, let's keep it going. We still have 10 minutes at least left. That's nice. You know, I better get the other forces down here, actually. Actually, I don't need to. I can just send the ships up. We don't need the flutes here. Alright, how's this coring coming along? Just fine. Alright, this siege will be not much of an issue then. Done with Regensburg. Alright, that's good. Tell you what, let's improve with Trent a little bit. Did somebody send some troops over to help us? Yay, siege is won. Yeah, Naples sent some troops to help us. That's nice of them. Alright, that means what I want to do now. Let's kick the artillery off. Send them up there, along with the mercs. What kind of siege pips he got? Just one, alright. Send our main stack up here. Picked up another loose ship there. We're gonna need some more shipyards for sure. Alright, Ulm has joined a trade league as well. And an advisor has died. Alright, who have we got here? A prestige guy is the only one that's within my current financial means. We do have money, but I actually have kind of plans for that money. Let's see if we've gotten a better guy here. Nope. That's a shame. I gotta keep an eye on these guys. Go. And another captured ship. Jeez. We are going to be paying a pretty penny for... Yeah, we can't get over to them. For those extra ships we've got. If I can head them there. Yeah, we'll be a bit over force limit, but not too bad. I mean, over supply limit. Let's attach them now. And let's have you guys come in just for safety. You know, they haven't exactly got a small army. Alright, another province occupied. Send them over to occupy that province. Who did we just finish with? I wasn't really paying attention. What else to do with our diplomat? I need to make sure I keep everybody down here happy. I'm just gonna start rotating them around the southern border. I was almost thinking about releasing Algiers from them. You guys, you know, maybe detach from me. Go stack somewhere else and give attrition to my mercenaries instead. Alright, done with Brigands as well now. Who else up here? I'm sure Württemberg. Yeah, it's been a while since we've sent somebody to Württemberg. Maybe I can actually call back from France now. It should be fine, so that I can get some further improvements with anybody up here who's not happy. Memmingen, for instance. Pope as well, actually. And that would probably go to Ulm. No, down north. Yeah, they're okay. Who are you? Ingleshut. Oh, yeah. You could use a little improvement as well. Oh, no, you are still a junior partner. Never mind. They might not be for long, though. Who knows? I'll leave them there for just a couple ticks. Alright, complaints about the bailiff. Wow, execute the bailiff and you actually get a bonus when you're a republic. I don't think I've had this event when I was a republic. Usually you do not have this option. It's either the stability hit or I think a prestige hit. But in this one, if you are a republic, you lose 2 corruption and gain 5 republican tradition. So I'm going to do something I rarely do. You've never seen me do it, probably. I'm going to debase my currency for 2 corruption and get a bit of extra money. Because we have an event that gets rid of 2 corruption right away. That is nice. Tunis is still raiding us. Like, Tunis, don't you have better things to do? I would send this fellow up there, but they are blockading. That's more useful. Well, I'll send him up here. That'll be fine. Alright, we have almost taken care of the siege. We can convert a province. Which one? Siena. So Siena converted. Wow. Oof, that's going to take a long time to convert. Well, I'll get on it soonish, I guess. Tuscany is still working on that. I may need to actually look really quick at the mission here. Renaissance City, no, this one, secure our rule. All right, who is still high? Nobody there though, but they are now, which means we need to do centralization effort here. Nothing is needed here, nor is anything needed here. This is still needed monthly autonomy change. This one is not. So they also can go to just nothing. I'll think about improving that selection to other things better. Okay, autonomy change, autonomy change. That one should also be autonomy change. There we go. We have won the Siege of Keth. All right, excellent. The troops are running off. Oh, they're gonna actually get in time. Tell you what, yeah, I think I'm tempted to do that. This, I'm not really sure is worth going down and taking care of. I'm gonna send them in to take care of that. We're not like outnumbering them massively, and they have a good general, but you know, it's only our merc stack, and the reinforcements will arrive. Yes, let's extend the monopoly. There we go. The main stack is headed over here. Ooh, alright. We got some noble rebels. Pause. Okay. Pirates. Let me go take a look here. A lot of them. Ouch, man. Savoy. What did you guys do to yourselves? Oh, and I see they got their ships up here now. Running around. I could probably take them even with a trade fleet. Nah, but they've got some galleys in there. It'll be fine. I'll get the troops down there in just a bit. How bad of a hit did these guys take? Pretty rough, but they'll be fine. They got a lot of manpower. So, offense or defense? Either we can get siege ability or fort defense. Oh. And we lose the stability for this. What a terrible event. I say that a lot, though. Losing a stability just to get 10 years of extra siege ability. Better look for a chance to utilize that, I must say. Alright, let's move you guys up here. And recall our diplomat from Württemberg. Oh, captured all sorts of ships from them now. I'll decide what to do about the Navy soon enough. Though we are short of sailors relatively, so I'm going to get them ashore as well. Because I'm actually going to wrap this war up. There we go. This province still is not cored. Ouch. Well, it'll get there eventually. Because I want to kind of wrap it up now. Just to give myself some, nice smooth episode without having to think about another stressful peace deal. Because maybe I can get you to tell me what I should do with the peace deal. So, a little water again. Thank you for waiting for me. So, in the last war, we did take a lot of AE. We haven't got a ton of flexibility. I'm a bit tempted then to actually not take a lot here because we might want to use that AE elsewhere. I wonder even, they would still come, but very, very close. And if we could grab that, that would be the end of the HRE in this region. And I would even be willing to re-release them as a vassal to avoid the call for unlawful territory. So I'm very tempted to do that. I don't think Austria is going to surrender quite yet. They'll get occupied a tiny bit more and will not defend them. So, because of that, I don't want to take a lot of land here because that will be another good hit. It's 16, not as bad as Siena, but it's still going to be a pretty big hit. And we're going to have the diplomats bribing everybody up here. Nonetheless, we can maybe take one thing. So we could just go full on take Tunis. Or, as I mentioned, we could maybe take this and release Algiers. Then later on, Algiers can acquire at least a couple more provinces. And beyond that, the rest of it, we could just kind of feed to Algiers, even if it's not a reconquest CB. We could also have them transfer trade power to us. They are not in the most useful node for us, though, but, it would help us push trade up here and such. We'll see about that. So anyhow, you can see that I do have a bit of a dilemma what to do there because the priority is, of course, Italy. And we do not want to miss our opportunity there or end up getting coalition because we decided to be greedy in the North African desert. Lovely places there as well, I do say, but nonetheless, in game, not that valuable. Tunis is massively large, though. All right, let's wrap up then. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, even though it was a little bit slower. Not really, though. We sat on some occupations, improved relations all around, and then launched another war right afterwards just to avoid having to give our unlawful territory back. So that's a good way of managing things. We are almost to the point of controlling the Italian peninsula the way I would like it to be. We just have one more province there, Bologna. Venice is going to be no issues for us going forward. We'll handle that just fine. The Pope is an ally, so I consider that controlling. We'll have to see what to do with that, though, in probably a couple more episodes, I would guess. Thank you for joining me. Take care of yourselves, and, have a good forthcoming weekend soon. I will see you again next time, and all my best. Ciao.